Award-winning recording artist Guy Penrod is coming back to Danville on October 14th at 6 o'clock at Ridgeview Baptist Church. Pastor Tony Goss from Ridgeview was able to catch up with Guy to learn a little bit more about his inspiration for music and what the Danville concert will be like. And now here's Pastor Tony.
I often tell our congregation in leading worship that we're going to sing this song, but it really is a prayer. We're really lifting this as a corporate prayer to the Lord. And I'm interested in what particular songs in your concert that will kind of create that atmosphere of corporate prayer and worship together, that it's more than you just singing a song, but it's really all of us joining our hearts before the Lord.
Yeah, I feel that way about a lot of the music that I sing that isn't necessarily written as a prayer, but is maybe your heart's cry, which I think is synonymous, especially as you direct it to the Lord. So we do a good number of the older hymns that I really do enjoy. There are a lot of them. One that's not necessarily a prayer, but it encourages you toward prayer, was one of my dad's favorites, and it was called He Hideth My Soul. And, it's just a beautiful piece of poetry and theology and music, points you in life's journey to the reality that God's got you. And on they go, leaning on the everlasting arms. I mean, that's a prayer.
Right.
Victory in Jesus is a proclamation,
Yeah.
I love one on the worship record that I sing a good bit called I Need You More. And we just are finishing up another hymns record. One of my favorites is I Surrender All. We used to sing that as an invitation song. But the lyrics are so beautifully transparent. I love that expression that's intimate, with the Lord.
And I was struck by watching the promo video of what a good variety there really is in just the songs that are in that video alone. And I'm interested to know kind of what helped guide your choice of song selection in terms of creating that variety, not just the old-time hymns, but also some of the newer worship songs.
Those were songs that stick out to me. When I'm worshiping or I'm in a worship service environment or being led, certain songs resonate, with different people. I guess kind of based on, your makeup musically, or depending on what denomination you grew up in. Lots of influences on what we like and don't like. So honestly, these are songs that I just enjoyed, not only musically, but lyrically. I'm big on wanting a lyric to take me somewhere. Trying to be I'm not a Bible scholar, but be as true to biblical truth as we sing hymns and any song really.
Yeah.
So that, the quality remains high and that there's no ambiguity. I'm not big on ambiguity. So those kinds of things drove me to pick the songs I did. I like major keys. Honestly, it brings a smile to your face.
Right.
We all have to get to a place of brokenness for sure to understand our need. And I've been there on many occasions and sure will be in the future. But the beautiful thing is that God doesn't leave you, on your face.
Right.
The Word tells us He's the lifter of our head and that His joy is our strength. So I like major keys. I like songs that make you smile and that don't necessarily bemoan the human condition all the time. I've got a mirror at my house and a checkbook I have to write the bills all the time, and kids with needs and me with needs, and so I don't need that kind of reminder, honestly. Most of the time I need encouragement, and I found that in those songs, in one form or another. Now, they're not all just zippity-doo-dah kind of songs, but there is a positiveness and a forwardness in everything that I pick.
Yeah, awesome. One of the questions I've been asked is whether you'll have live musicians that are playing along with you.
Yeah, I always do. I try to make that a real commitment when I'm out there. It's challenging depending on what type of venue we're in.
Sure.
Honestly, the bigger the venue, the more people I can bring. Simple, economics at that level. The more folks that are there, the more production I can bring along. And so the bigger concerts, we bring more folks, but the smaller ones we bring usually 3, sometimes 2 pickers and a keyboardist. And then as we're able to stretch into larger venues, we beef the band up and bring background vocals and all that fun stuff.
Guy, we are just so looking forward to this, and we've really been telling people that this is going to be much more than a concert. It's going to be a worship experience. It's going to be time of really experiencing God's power and blessing as you guys come and minister and really just lead us into that. And our prayer is that everyone there will become participants in that worship time, and it'll be a wonderful night.
Well, I couldn't agree more, Tony. That's our prayer all the time when we leave, is that people will join in. And, you know, we believe when he's lifted up, he draws men to him, and he also inhabits our praise. So the whole point at the end of the night is that we would have met with God and he with us. And, you know, then there can be some lasting fun that takes place, not just a warm, fuzzy moment and then we're gone, you know. So, yeah, that's our prayer, too. We look forward to being with you. Appreciate
your time greatly of calling in and giving us more of a taste of what it's going to be like and what we have to look forward to.
Oh, my pleasure. Again, we look forward to being there.
All right. God bless, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Pastor Tony, and thank you very much, Guy Penrod, for being able to speak with us a little bit about that concert. Of course, the concert will be at Ridgeview Baptist Church, 3838 North Vermilion, on October 14th at 6 p.m. Doors open at 5. Tickets are only $15 and are able to be purchased at itickets.com. Ridgeview Baptist Church, WITY, and C.H. Smith Insurance in Danville. If you have additional questions about the concert, you can call the church at 442-2210. This has been Andrew Dudich for 99.5 and 980 WITY.